This year, nearly 1,500 new members joined the program, including 122 new veterans. We hosted and participated in over 35 community events and held over 100 support groups to benefit our members. Over 20,000 people were impacted by the program on a national, regional, and local level. Once a month throughout the year, we hosted monthly mixers in our office to welcome newcomers to the program. We shared lunch while getting to know one another, which allowed us the opportunity to provide encouragement to more than 200 new members. Our program ambassadors visited 161 patients at Loma Linda University Health East Campus Hospital through the peer visiting and meet and greet program. With the support of our own physicians and clinical staff, PossAbilities offered 9 monthly support groups for a variety of disabilities. Our newest additions this year are the pediatric brain and spine tumor, epilepsy, and total spine health support groups. We celebrated our hallmark event, the 17th annual PossAbilities Triathlon, earlier this spring, with over 900 participants, 60 of which were challenged athletes. They showed us what grit and determination is all about. For the 11th year standing, we had the honor of directing the Redlands Bicycle Classic Paracycling Race Series. From 7 cyclists in the early years to our recent showing of 48, the race has grown to be recognized as one of the best all-inclusive paracycling races in the country. Our junior Rolling Cubs wheelchair basketball team, created in 2017, recently played in their first tournament. Although the victory wasn't theirs, all 8 team members had a great time. 2 athletes of Team PossAbilities Paralympic training program were selected to Team USA to potentially compete in the Tokyo Paralympics in 2020.
My name is Sean Morelli. I believe I told my parents I was going to go into the military when I was about 9, and then when I graduated from university, I went into the military. And I deployed 3 times to combat zones, 2 in Afghanistan, 1 in Iraq. On my 3rd deployment, I was injured. I suffered a neurological injury, a traumatic brain injury, and it affects the function mostly of the right side of my body. I lost most of the vision in my left eye, and after I was injured, I was in and out of the hospital a lot. It took quite a few years with constant physical therapy and rehabilitation, and I had a physical therapist suggest that I try riding a bicycle, not only as physical therapy but as mental therapy, because I was pretty depressed. I couldn't play the sports I used to play, so we got a 2-wheel bike. It took me 2 years to figure out how to ride it with my vertigo and no depth perception without falling off. And it's just been an incredible journey from hospital bed to top step on the podium. I am currently a world champion in the sport of paracycling. I am currently on the national team. We will hold team trials the last weekend in June to determine who will make the cut for Tokyo, and I am currently training to make that cut. Representing Team USA to me is, I think, something every little kid dreams about. They probably don't dream about getting hurt and representing it as a Paralympian. Anytime I put on the American flag and kit and I get to race for Team USA is a very special moment for me, because of it. To me, it represents all of my journey, my road from recovery from the military through hospitals and rehabilitations to finally getting to wear the jersey, and it's an awesome feeling. And I would absolutely love to be able to put on the Team USA jersey in Tokyo in the 2020 Paralympic Games, and with Team PossAbilities and all of their wonderful sponsors and donors behind them, that dream will come true.
Hi, my name is Courtney Ryan. I play for Team USA on the wheelchair basketball team. 9 years ago, in October, I was playing at the collegiate level at Metro State Collegiate College of Denver. And then 20 minutes into that soccer,
We celebrated our hallmark event, the 17th annual PossAbilities Triathlon, earlier this spring, with over 900 participants, 60 of which were challenged athletes. They showed us what grit and determination is all about. For the 11th year standing, we had the honor of directing the Redlands Bicycle Classic Paracycling Race Series. From 7 cyclists in the early years to our recent showing of 48, the race has grown to be recognized as one of the best all-inclusive paracycling races in the country. Our junior Rolling Cubs wheelchair basketball team, created in 2017, recently played in their first tournament. Although the victory wasn't theirs, all 8 team members had a great time. 2 athletes of Team PossAbilities Paralympic training program were selected to Team USA to potentially compete in the Tokyo Paralympics in 2020.
Game, I was running for the ball. My legs gave out on me and it felt like I had a really bad, like somebody stabbed me in the back, and my legs gave out and fell to the ground, and I blacked out, went into shock from the pain, and I don't really remember much after that. I had a blood clot burst while I was in that soccer game, which caused my nerves to detach in my spinal cord. So that's what makes me a T18-9 incomplete paraplegic. So before my injury, I grew up playing soccer. I started at the age of 4, so I've always had that competitive nature around me. I mean, I took my first steps on the soccer field, and then I took my last steps on the soccer field. I would say that Shield Maidens, which actually Team PossAbilities sponsors our Shield Maidens team currently. We are the only women's team in California, which is a huge thing because the state of California is so big. And I would also say that the Shield Maidens were kind of the catalyst for me to find that motivation to play at the Olympic and Paralympic level. We had tryouts for the women's wheelchair basketball team for Parapan Games in January, where it brought 30 girls in. Came back in April, where they had cut down to 18, and that in April was going to be the final selections down to 12 girls to bring to the Parapan Games. To compete at the Olympic and Paralympic level is an incredible journey and an incredible accomplishment for any athlete that gets there. This is the highest level of competition that you could ever get to in the entire world, and the fact that I am here is a dream come true. Being a team member of PossAbilities has been incredibly important for my goals. They've helped me financially to provide the coaching and shooting coaching that I'll need to get in order to compete at this level. They also help with equipment grants, which obviously this isn't a cheap sport, so to be able to have that financial stability to be able to get new tires or new equipment that I need right then and there was incredibly helpful. And not only that, just to have like that backbone and to have that family that I can lean on when things are getting a little hard, when I'm mentally exhausted, I can always come to my PossAbilities family for that support and that encouragement to keep me motivated and to keep that drive alive.
It is with heartfelt gratitude that we thank Loma Linda University Medical Center for making all of this possible.